Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of surface area. This is standard 7.9D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 27 of the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we have the net of a rectangular prism, and we need to find the total surface area. Right, so what that means, if we were to kind of put this together, right, into a three-dimensional shape, we're looking for the surface area of, all 6 outside faces. And so this kind of would fold up into that if we wanted to put it together. And so we can actually do that without putting it together because we see, right, we've got our 6 faces here. So I'm going to label those as 1 and 2 because 1 and 2, as we can see here, are going to be equal, right? And then I've got 3 and 4. This would be like the top and the bottom, right? So 3 equals 4. And then these would be, the other sides, 5 and 6. So we've got a few options. What we could do is we can just find the surface area of each of these and then just add up all 6, right? Let's do that first. I'll show you another way that you might have solved it as well, but let's do that first one first, right? So surface area. So we know what the area of a rectangle is, and the surface means we're just looking not at volume, even though this can fold up into a three-dimensional shape. We're looking on the surface area, so it's a two-dimensional area that we're looking for. So 6 times 4, right? So that's going to be 24. So I'm just going to put 24 right there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start a long list that we can add up here. And then let's see, let's go up here. So that's going to be a 4 by, I'm going to need to grab this 8. So we have to do that. 4 by 8, that's going to be 32. And these are all centimeters squared, but I'll just take the numbers right now. This middle one is going to be, that's going to be 6 cm, seeing that from right here. And then it's also going to be this 8 cm. So 6 times 8 is 48. So let's add that 48. And then we need an 8 right here, and then it doesn't get us anything down here. We just need to know that this 4 also works for that. So 4 times 8, 32. Now this little skinny one right here, right, that doesn't give us any dimensions that we can use for the top or the bottom, but so we need to know that this 4 also goes right there. We can use this right here for the side, so 4 times 6, 24. And then I do have an 8 times 6, right? So it's got that right there. That's your 48. So if we add all of these, let's see. I've got 2 and 8 make 10. 2 and 8 make another 10. So I've got 20, 24, 28. And then 2, 4, 7, 11, 14, 16, 20, 208 square centimeters. Now, what you probably notice is that I ended up writing each one twice, right? Once I find this number 1, I know that that also matches the number 2, right? So instead of writing 24, I could have just doubled that and said 48, because I know 24 times 2 would make 48. Same thing with my 3 and 4. 48 matches with this other 48. So I could have just doubled that and said 96. And then same with this 32 matches with this 32. Right, that's 64. And that would have been 10, 18. 1 and 9 is 10. That's 20. You're going to get the same answer either way, but that's 2 different ways that you can do it. 6 individual faces, or you can find 3 of the faces and then just double it, either before or after like I did. Either way, our answer here is going to be A, 208 square centimeters.